Alright, so I'm here to talk about a new film titled The Electric State. The Electric State is a new sci-fi film directed by Antonio Russo and Joe Russo. You know, the directors who previously directed Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. Those movies were very good, right? Well, what about this one? Did they hit it or did they miss it? Well, to put it in short, this film is a very wacky movie. This movie is set up in a dystopian world where robots are fighting each other. Robots here are fighting for freedom, while there's another group of robots controlled by the government who are just here to do the job, to kill all of these robots fighting for freedom. And also, the main character here is a girl whose little brother is becoming a robot, so the little brother here is being experimented by the government, and his consciousness is transferred into a robot. And while I was watching this film, I immediately thought to myself, okay, this is gonna be the emotional core of this film. And throughout the movie, their relationship progresses, alright? They banter with each other and they really feel like a brother and sister dynamic. The problem though is with the film setting up that, I thought to myself, alright, by the end of this film, there must be an emotional payoff, right? Well, they kind of did that emotional payoff thing, but it really doesn't work out because the message that they are trying to convey throughout this film is do not lose contact with humans, do not replace them with gadgets. And we, as an audience, we really know that inside and out, and it really doesn't need to be outright mentioned throughout a film to be a message. I know this is a movie for kids, but I kinda expected something more from this film, okay? This emotional payoff really did not work, even though they really try hard to get you hooked into the chemistry between this little brother and sister. Now, what about the castings? What about the performances? Well, to put it simply, the performances here are quite alright. Millie Bobby Brown as the star of the movie, I thought she did fine, okay? And Chris Pratt as the really regular character that Chris Pratt plays, who are just here to throw jokes after jokes after jokes. Well, he was kind of okay, but here's the thing. The problem with Chris Pratt's character is the comedic timing. I know he's known for these comedic roles for a long time, but in this character, it just really doesn't work out because he throws you jokes after jokes after jokes. He throws it, he bombarded it. A lot of the jokes here did not land and it really felt forced. Now, what about the villain side? The villain here is played by Stanley Tucci. He is basically an evil version of Jeff Bezos, and throughout his performances, man, I really kept seeing this character as, what is he trying to do here? What is he trying to achieve here? His motivation is flat, his character falls flat. And other than that, there's another villain, again, played by Giancarlo Esposito. And I don't know what the problem with this man, with the Captain America roles that he was in Brave New World, and now this one, he kind of plays the same character, the character that if you remove it from the narrative would not even change a bit. So, the character's purpose here is just to cause distraction and create some action set pieces. Talking about the action set pieces itself, well, it leans heavily into the CGI realm. Here's the thing. The action here, they do not have any weight whatsoever. It's just robots fighting each other and there's nothing more than that. In the end, this film is a kid's film. And to some degree, I understand that maybe some kids, a lot of kids, will enjoy this film whatsoever. In the end, I respect the point of this film, the concept of this film, of these robots fighting for freedom, and this other group of robots, these government robots who are trying to steal their freedom. That's the point, right? But somehow, I expected something more, Now, the question is Avengers Doomsday gonna be good? Because remember, the Russo Brothers are working on it right now. And while watching this film, I thought to myself, are they really trying to save Avengers with these directors? I mean, they're good directors, but proven by this film, they can really make a really whack-ass film. So, do you think the two Avengers films, will be saved by these two directors, or the other way around? It will fail miserably and kill the MCU. So, that's it for me, guys. I expected something more out of this, So with that in mind, I will give Electric State a 4 out of 10. If you have seen Electric State, tell me everything that works for you and everything that did not work. And overall, do you think this film is really that bad? Because given with the budget, $320 million dumped into this film, do you think it was justified, or it's just over-budgeted film, Because I really do think it is. It is one of the examples when an over-budgeted film resulting in a really whack-ass film. So tell me everything, drop it in the comment section, and see you on the next video.